Coming up on this special summer edition of the Met Report, the top 5 activities for you to do on the 4th of July.
And a shocking 23% tuition increase at Metro. What it means for you, coming up next. Welcome to this edition of the Met Report. I'm LeeAnna Duarte.
And I'm Annalisa Blanco. Hope you Metro students are having a fun-filled summer, but when you come back this fall, you are in for some bad news. The Metro Board of Trustees voted to increase tuition by almost 23%, starting in the fall semester. Met reporter Benjamin Smith has more.
Well, at first when I heard it on the news, I was a little bit concerned.
Due to recent cuts, Metro State is without a building maintenance fund, commonly used for the upkeep of campus facilities. With similar cuts taking place across the United States, Metro faces a cut of $7.1 million for the fall semester. According to Metro President Steve Jordan, Metro has faced $13 million in decreases in state funding since 2008, even with a 14% increase of enrollment. This leaves Metro second to last on a list of 137 schools for per pupil funding. This leaves only $2,100 for each student per semester. Several students have voiced their concern about the tuition increase.
I'd have to save more money, work longer hours. Really just concerned about how it's going to affect my overall day-to-day life.
The increase comes to about $370 for each student enrolled in 15 credits or more. Students may be looking for alternative means of transportation or the use of secondhand textbooks in order to combat this drastic tuition increase. Students shouldn't be too surprised, however. Administration did notify the student body of this increase earlier this year. Ben Smith, The Met Report.
Thank you, Ben. That's news I'm sure every Metro student did not want to hear over their summer break. The Area Facilities Management recently removed floor sealant and tile in Arts 285 due to trace amounts of asbestos found during a recent inspection. Removal and disposal of all asbestos material was conducted under full containment in accordance with federal and state regulations. Air quality for this project was monitored by a third party for their safety of the students and faculty.
This past year marked the 45th anniversary of Metropolitan State College of Denver being founded as an institute of higher education. But the history of Auraria stretches back much further than that. The buildings on 9th Street are what is left on the Auraria neighborhood, first settled by miners during Colorado's gold rush. Now with Metro, CCD, and UCD all on the Auraria campus, this neighborhood is every bit as lively as it was back in its early mining days. An anniversary also marks a time to look to the future, and with the many projects in motion on campus, it appears that the Metro's future is rather bright. Dr. Stephen Leonard of the History Department has this to say about Metro's future.
Well, I think Metro has a great future if the state can get its funding act together.
Get ready to dust off your passports, Metro. It's time to study abroad. Met reporter Angela Jackson explains how you can take a trip of a lifetime.
Thanks to a grant from the U.S. State Department, Metro is offering 15 scholarships to study abroad at Axum University, Metro State's sister school in Ethiopia, during the summer of 2012. English professor Dr. Jim Aubrey explains the benefits of this opportunity.
I think this will be a lot of fun for them. They're going to be totally immersed for 2 months in the study of Ethiopia and involvement with the local communities.
Dr. Aubrey tells us the basic requirements to be eligible for the scholarship is to have earned 30 credits at Metro by fall semester and have a GPA of at least 2.5. Airfare, lodging, and meals will all be paid by this generous grant. Students in a teacher licensure program will be given preference for this scholarship simply due to the courses that will be taught at Axum.
But you'll see things that will, widen your eyes.
For the Met Report, I'm Angela Jackson.
Thanks, Angela. Remember, if you meet the requirements, you can apply for this a great experience. Applications are due by October 1st, and selections will be announced December 1st.
The Mile High City is a great place to find attractions to visit all year round. Our Met reporter and activities guru, Laura Griffith, is traveling all over to Denver to bring you the best activities you just can't miss. In this new Met Report series, we're losing Laura.
Hey Metro, I'm Laura Griffith and I'm lost at the Denver Zoo this week, one of the best places to visit in Denver during the summer. I've been coming here since I was a little girl, and as a college student it is still a fantastic place to come and have fun. Not to mention they have great events all summer.
It's a good time to spend time with your family and of course looking at all the different animals.
The zoo is such a fun place to visit any time of the week, but there are a few special events you just don't want to miss out on. Wine, chocolate, and flowers has been done before, but lions, tigers, and bears? Oh my. Come out to date night at the Denver Zoo on June 26th, July 10th, July 31st, and August 7th for $40 a person. Have a special dinner and check out the animals with your sweetheart. If you aren't dating anyone right now, come to the zoo to meet your next honey. There's a single safari on July 29th, just $35. Plus, on July 1st, they have an ice cream social fundraiser. Reserve your tickets early though on the Denver Zoo website or they will sell out fast. How could you say no to that face? With all those great events, you have no excuse not to come and visit the zoo. It's the perfect place for families or a day of chilling with your friends. Well, that's it for this week, Metro. Stay tuned for the next Losing Laura to see where in Denver I turn up next. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Laura. This summer, the Denver Zoo will be open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and the price for college kids is just $13. And if you don't like lines, you can buy your tickets online.
Metro State's newly redesigned student handbook is now available. The handbook contains information about financial aid, school policies, student support services, as well as a planner for the 2011 and 12 school year. You can get yours at the Metro State Office of Student Publications in Tivoli, room 313.
The student handbooks look really great. Like, I love the cover.
I'm really excited for them.
Yeah, I am too. Coming up after the break, Hassan Shah tells us what is going on in Denver this Independence Day.
And Kelly Matzner tells us about some great deals to save some money.
Thanks for watching the Met Report. We'll see you on campus.
And we're clear.
Good job. From news on campus to news around the world, the Met Report provides stories that you want to see. But who does that, and how is it done?
The Met Report is made up of students, and any student can participate. Each semester, the Met Report looks for students who are eager and willing to learn. This is how it works. Each week, we hold a meeting where we develop story ideas that are going to air for that week. Stories are then divided up amongst the teams, and we're ready to go. Hey guys,
Once the stories are divided up, students head out in teams and gather the information for the story. Once the information is gathered, the story is then edited together for air.
Every Friday, the Met Report team comes together to broadcast the week's stories.
At the Met Report, you get real-world training, from field reporting to in-studio taping. How much time do we have?
30 seconds.
30 seconds, people.
So if you've ever been interested in news reporting or broadcasting, come check out the Met Report and see what it's all about.
Thanks, Annalisa. Hey, Metro. This is Hassan Shah giving you the mile-high scoop on what goes on in Denver. I've got the hottest list with the top 5 things you can do this 4th of July. Number 5. The #1 Arts Festival will be taking place at Cherry Creek North in Denver during 4th of July weekend. This free outdoor entertainment consists of numerous artists, a wide range of fine cuisine, and even a full block of interactive activities. Number 4. Go historical this Independence Day with the old-fashioned 4th of July celebration at the 4 Mile Park with appearances from Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Jefferson, and Uncle Sam. This celebration is not only educational, but also festive. Number 3. Get your spirit on this 4th of July at the Old Town Arvada Festival. This annual celebration is not only free, but offers tons of family-friendly activities like face tattoos, an obstacle course, and many more. One of the biggest highlights of this festival is the spectacular fireworks show. Number 2. The exquisite Colorado Symphony Orchestra will be performing a free concert of patriotic sounds. Bring your family and make sure to check out Denver's extravagant fireworks exhibit that will turn the city and county building into a fantastic display of color and light. And number 1. Rock the night away with talented musicians like Blues Traveler, Matissio, and Toad the Wet Sprocket at Red Rocks Amphitheater. With an impressive backdrop like Red Rocks, there's no denying why this is the #1 place to celebrate 4th of July. So that's it for this special summer edition of Entertainment. Have a safe 4th of July weekend. Back to you, Annalisa.
Thanks, Hassan. Wow, there are a lot of great events going on for the 4th of July weekend in Denver. It's time for the annual Pride Fest. Residents from all over come together to celebrate GLBT Pride. Last year, the festival brought in more than 100,000 people to Denver. Denver has one of the biggest Pride festivals in the country.
With the prices of groceries going up, it can be harder and harder for college students to afford to buy their food. Met reporter's Kelly Matzner shows you how you can save $1 when buying your groceries.
In a less than stable economy, we're all looking for the next best way to save money.
She had over $250 worth of food. Now we're at $100. Yes, that's right.
It doesn't have to be as intense as the people in this show to find the best deals out there.
Good job.
One way consumers are saving money is through online retail coupon sites such as retailmenot.com. This site is a great resource for online coupons valid at over 90,000 retailers nationwide. Discounts range from free shipping to over 50% off of your total purchase price. For those of you who prefer to shop outside of the virtual world, there are a large selection of coupons that are printable and can be localized to your specific zip code. And for students on a budget, every dollar counts. For the Met Report, I'm Kelly Matzner.
I'm really going to have to check out that website Kelly talks about, Retail Me Not. It sounds like it's going to be a great thing to do.
It is a great website. And Kelly, thank you so much for those tips. It's really going to help out college students.
Coming up after the break, Kevin Hall joins us to get us caught up on Metro State and professional sports.
The Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference is one of the most historic college organizations in the United States. Founded in 1909, the RMAC has a membership of 14 colleges and universities, making it one of the largest conferences in the country. The RMAC is also one of the most successful. During the past decade, more than 30 RMAC teams have won national championships. The Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference, continuing the tradition of excellence.
Welcome back. Kevin Hall joins us now. Kevin, what's been going on with sports so far this summer?
Well, back in March you had the movie award season, and now we're getting into the sports award season. But we'll get to that in a second. So another one of Metro's fine coaches has moved on to new hardwoods. Assistant men's basketball coach Booker Harris accepted the head coaching position at Dominican University of California. Harris spent the past 2 seasons on the sideline for Metro, helping the Roadrunners to a 46-15 record, a Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference title in 2010, and a trip to the Central Region semifinal this past season. Dominican is a Division II program, and Harris now leads the Penguins instead of the Roadrunners. We wish Harris the best of luck this upcoming season. Coming back a little closer to home, Metro State Sports Information Director Andy Schlichting won the RMAC's J.W. Campbell Con Marshall SID of the Year Award. The award is voted on by all 14 SIDs in the conference, and is the first time a Metro SID has won the award. Schlichting maintains and updates Metro's athletic website, gometrostate.com, and he keeps track of statistics, records, and also takes photos for the website. Andy told Eric Lansing of the Roadrunner Review his thoughts on receiving this award.
My initial thought was I was shocked, that all my colleagues, all my fellow sports information directors would recognize me like that.
Now, Captain America is one of the biggest summer blockbusters that's coming out, and we have a few America's heroes ourselves on the Metros team. Since last time I saw you on the show, several athletes took home awards. Baseball outfielder David Fox, who has already racked up a ton of awards, added a few more to the case. He has earned the American Baseball Coaches Association third-team All-American honor, and he also took home honorable mention All-America by the National Collegiate Baseball Writers Association. In softball, outfielder Janessa Tassone was named honorable mention Daktronics All-American. The senior finished the season with 14 home runs and is 5th all-time in NCAA history with 56 round-trippers. The Colorado Rockies season is well underway, and it has been quite the roller coaster ride. Here to tell us more is Paula Ruelas.
As the 2011 Major League Baseball season began, the Colorado Rockies shot out of the gate with a dominating 17-8 record, making them one of the best teams in baseball. It was also the first time they had a winning record in April since 2006. However, the heroics of April quickly faded as soon as May began. While the bats stayed warm, it was the performance on the mound that went south, causing an increase in their ERA, less strikeouts, and more walks per game. Just when you thought things couldn't get worse, pitcher Jorge De La Rosa suffered a season-ending injury and is undergoing Tommy John surgery, a devastating blow to the Rockies season.
For me, have been a team that's always a slow starter, so I'm not going to give up on them until the end.
The only thing the Rockies have been in June is consistently inconsistent, alternating wins and losses followed by 3-game winning and losing streaks. Although their batting average is up this month to a respectable .274, their runs per game has decreased since May, leading to a mediocre 7-6 June. The absence of center fielder Dexter Fowler has also been felt on the field, as he is a prominent base runner and had the 3rd most hits prior to his abdominal injury on June 7th.
Despite the injuries plaguing the Rockies, there is some hope as De La Rosa's replacement, Juan Ocasio, shines during his last performance on the mound, leading the Rockies to a 6-3 win against the Padres. Although originally being drafted as a pitcher, Dexter Fowler's replacement, Charlie Blackmon's performance in the outfield is something to be noticed, and his .290 batting average will certainly lead the Rockies towards a successful season. Let's hope for a healthy rest of the season and that the poor play in May will be long forgotten come October. This is Paula Ruelas with Met Report Sports.
And don't forget, Metro, that you can purchase your discounted Rockies tickets at your local King Soopers.
Hopefully the Rockies get on track sometime soon.
I've got to catch a game this summer.
Yeah, totally.
Well, now, Kevin, you've been out of town for a while. Have you been up to anything fun?
As a matter of fact, I have. I made my way over to Bonnaroo, a 4-day music festival in Manchester, Tennessee. Documented the whole thing, and here it is. Each year, over 100,000 people make it to this part of Tennessee for Bonnaroo, and this year, I was lucky enough to be one of them. People from all over the place made the trek to Manchester, Tennessee for the 4-day music festival to camp out, have a great time, and listen to some awesome music on the side. The festival featured some amazing sets from bands like The Walkmen, Arcade Fire, The Black Keys, and The Strokes, who were touring for the first time in years. They wrapped it all up on Sunday. All the bands over the weekend performed in the central area in cleverly named venues like The Other Tent, This Tent, That Tent, Which Stage, and What Stage. But if you needed a break from concerts, Bonnaroo offered plenty of alternatives. The silent disco was popular, as was the air-conditioned cinema tent. Speaking of cooling down, Bonnaroo had a giant 40-foot water slide. Celebrating their 10-year anniversary, Bonnaroo sure made the experience unforgettable. Kevin Hall, The Met Report.
Wow, I can't believe Big Speak made it all the way to the south.
So, Kevin, I heard the Strokes came back. How was it?
Oh my God, it was one of the best shows I have ever seen. I mean, Julian Casablancas' lead singer came out, just belting the lyrics. It was quite an experience.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so jealous.
And if you weren't lucky enough to head to the music festival, there are still a lot of other concerts around Colorado that you can check out this summer. July 1st is Tech 9 at the Fillmore, and then Global Dance Festival is at Red Rocks July 14th through the 16th. That should be an awesome show to check out for sure.
Well, that's going to do it for us. For everyone here at the Met Report, Kevin Hall and LeeAnna Duarte, I'm Annalisa Blanco. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on campus.